What's going on, guys? Good evening. Thanks for tuning in tonight. This is going to be a kind of a shorter live stream than regular, but thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And got some rest and ready to start the week. What's going on, guys? What's going on? This live stream is pretty cool because if you notice, I'm wearing these headsets. So if you talk into your TV, I'll be able to hear what you're saying. So go ahead and yell at your TV. No, I didn't hear you yell out. I'm just messing with you guys. Just yelled at your TV for nothing. I don't know why I had these on. I thought I could hear things with it for some reason. I'm the stupid one. But yeah, pretty cool weekend actually. Took Itzy to that golf course I went to last week, and she's been. That's why we started a little bit late. She has been passed out for like the last 3 or 4 hours. She said her body's not equipped to do that. It's not that hard really, but she was exhausted, so I had to wake her up to try to throw this live stream together. Took my dad golfing last night at a little 9-hole course. So he had a blast. He had fun doing that. We were out there late last night. I think till about midnight. So he had a good time. And it was a fun deal. So we had a pretty good weekend, pretty relaxing weekend. Very busy week this past week. We sold a lot of finance cars. So like I've been telling you guys, this time of the year is income tax time. A lot of people getting back large chunks of change. So they want cash cars or they want finance cars. Not really Corvette sports car kind of stuff. So we've been selling a lot of that in-house inventory. So here is what our cars are looking like at the moment. Let's see if I can do this. Perfect. So lately we've been having about 24 cars on our website. And now we have 16, but that's also with us buying 7 cars and uploading 7 cars here this past week. So that means we sold about 12 cars in the last week and a half. So moving them. Got this Corvette. I haven't had that much action on this C8 Corvette. I had some people come in yesterday looking at it, but nothing down pat serious. I've had some people message me on this work truck, but nobody's actually come through and looked at it. Few phone calls on the Grand Sport. I had a serious guy on this 2011 Corvette trying to work out a deal with him. I had a deal on this Corvette that got flaked out. Not really flaked out. He wasn't able to get the down payment together. I got him. He lives in North Carolina, and I got him some financing. And he just wasn't able to come up with the down payment. Says he was, but then turns out he just couldn't get it. That's a cheap C6 for $16,000. So I took this on trade on that Zimmer. If you guys remember that Pimp Mobile car, the Zimmer, I took this on trade. I haven't even looked at that Solstice yet. I know you've been commenting about it. I have not even taken it to a shop or anything. It's just still sitting in the same spot. So this was a weird deal because the person who bought the Zimmer is giving it to his 17-year-old daughter to drive to school. And this was his daughter's car, and she tore this car up. Like, it looked worse than a lot of the repos that I get in. Got this Jeep, which I don't know if you guys saw the latest YouTube video I posted. So, my YouTube videos are being kind of weird right now. So, our followers are going up. We have 8,500 followers right now on YouTube, which is awesome. So thank you guys so much for subscribing and doing all the support. Our channel is growing, but our views on our videos are staying the same, if not going down, as the followers go up, which is weird. Because back when I had like 3,000, 4,000 followers, you know, we get 14,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000, 21,000, 97,000. I really want this video to break 100,000. That'd be cool. That was a good video too. But yeah, but ever since we get these more followers and stuff, our videos have not been doing too well. I think our last good video was maybe, well, this random video I made for Black Friday. Well, thank you. I appreciate all the hypes. I still haven't figured out what that is. So this was the last big video I made, and that was 3 months ago. And then it's been a little downhill since then. And in my defense, the videos have been kind of iffy. Like, I think, yeah, this one. So this video with 5,000 views, this video with 3,000 views. Probably the last day in a life videos I've shot. And those both did okay. But these other ones are just kind of put together kind of quick, I guess. So I don't know. I guess it's the quality. My quality has gone down, I guess. So I'm trying to get that back up. The shorts are doing great, though. I get shorts that go crazy. So, like, if you guys haven't noticed, most of the shorts are just, well, all of the shorts, 90% of the shorts are just the YouTube videos, cut down smaller. Get more professional. Yeah, that's talking about you, Itzy. You need to get more professional photography. Let's see here. I'm trying to pull some stuff up. What's been really growing is Facebook. For some reason, Facebook has been just like crushing lately. And the thing that gets me is that all of the Facebook videos are just shorts from the YouTube. And you guys don't understand how many phone calls I get a day. Like, I get so many phone calls a day of people that just watch our Facebook. I love your videos. I watch your videos all the time, every day. Oh, awesome. You watch our YouTube channel? No, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. No. How do you not know? They're all from YouTube. And in every post on Facebook. I'm trying to pull something up. But if you guys haven't figured out by now, I'm not the most technologically advanced person when it comes to these things. They're informative. Yeah, all the videos I make, I try to make them funny or have jokes and have a little insight. Oh, no wonder I'm on the wrong thing. Facebook. Oh, no wonder I clicked the wrong button. Alright. And even Facebook is actually, your videos are great, but algorithm wants more video nowadays. Have you ever thought of doing blog style with you and Itzy? Some of my, I don't know how, that's a great idea, and I do want to do more day in a lives. I have posted a decent amount of day in a life videos, and some of them are hit or miss. The problem with doing that is it's very time consuming. I like that Donald Trump mannequin I saw in the video. Yeah, we've had that mannequin for a while. I bought him at a classic car auction. Actually, the video that's got 97,000 views. But actually, the views are down across a lot of places. Because here's this. What's up, Richie? Oh, the thing about vlogging and doing day in the life videos is it's very time consuming to actually have somebody there holding a camera when things happen, because things happen randomly. They're not planned. At least in my case, I don't plan things. They just happen naturally as the day goes. So if something's happening organically, it's hard to have Itzy, hey Itzy, stop whatever you're doing, grab the camera, pause that, hit record, let's start from there. So and then you have to edit like hours worth of footage to cut it down to like 30-40 minutes. So it's just very, very time consuming. But speaking of views, I like your buy here, pay your customer guidelines of what to expect if you have bad credit. Yeah, we try to be very transparent about that. A lot of places aren't, and that's why buy here, pay here dealerships have a bad rep. All right, here's my Facebook insights. So my Facebook views are actually down 25% from last month to this month. So we've been averaging like over 2 million views a month consistently for a while now. Like 2.2, 2.4, 2.5 million views a month. This month was only I say only with a grain of salt. I mean, people would kill to have this, businesses wise. This gets more views than any kind of advertisement agency you could pay to get. So I say that with a grain of salt. That's still a great number. But you can see the views are way off. So it's Facebook's off, YouTube's off. I can't even see where my hand's at. And Instagram's off. So yeah, I don't. The problem is, it's not being pushed out that much. Actually, most of the stuff is being. It's not sharing my stuff out to people who don't follow me. Putting up popular guy numbers. So let's see. Let's see if we can do year to date. See, I can't even do year to date. This is messing with me. I don't know. Okay. Earnings. This is how much I get paid off Facebook. Not much. $365. And I don't even see any of that. I don't see a penny of that. Because for whatever reason, these places like that pay you this ad revenue they don't like my bank accounts for some reason. I can never set these things up to my bank accounts. Ever. And so this goes to Itzy's bank account. So she never gives me a penny of it. So I guess all this ad revenue is for Itzy. Because she doesn't give me a penny of it. She spends it. And she'll say it's for groceries. But I guarantee none of this is for groceries. But yeah, Facebook's, I want to see audience. Here we go. Now this is what's been on track. Yeah, I saw that on your story, actually. That thing looked clean. I think I liked it. If I didn't, more C4s would solve that. You know, I've actually tried to buy like 3 or 4 C4s in the last week and a half. They just, I don't know, people, well, I'll tell you one of them. One of them was an 80, what year was it? 85, 86 Corvette. Quite in that blue color. 170,000 miles on it. 170,000. Maybe that's too many zeros, I don't know. And they wanted $8,500 for it. I said, man, I don't even want the car. And then what else did somebody send me? Somebody sent me a 2017 Grand Sport Corvette, but had mileage issues. And I didn't want to buy that one because the bank won't finance it. I had 2 I had 3 people in the last week and a half try to sell me a 75 Corvette. Like, it was weird. Like, out of all the C3s to sell me, 3 people had a 75 Corvette, and they all wanted 20 grand for them. So it's been kind of hard to buy, especially at the auctions. If you've been watching on Wednesday, on our Wednesday live streams, you see the auction prices have skyrocketed and people are buying things crazy. It's mainly because, especially regular cars, because it's income tax time and everybody's just trying to buy up as much as possible so they can sell it quickly. Because this is the time of year where you'd usually get, like, on a normal car, you'd get $1,500 down. Now you'll get $3,000 down. So you want the inventory so you can get the down payment, get the customer, and all that kind of stuff. But here is what's actually growing despite us not getting the reach that we want. Our following just keeps going up and up and up on Facebook. Like, every month it's 10% plus, 8% plus. And when you're talking about 60,000 people, that's 5,000 people in the last 28 days. That's 1,000 people a week. And 371 unfollows. Oh, in my last video, I had like 3 people unfollow me on YouTube. That YouTube video I posted, just because...
You want butter?
No. Just because Donald Trump, I guess, was in the thumbnail, which he actually did come to Corpus. I guess I had some unfollows from that. With no long breaks, it'll keep growing. Just hit the 552,000. That is wild. That is wild. But you post a lot. Like, you're very consistent. I try to be consistent. And even on this video, I posted this video, and I had some people, a little bit of hate on it, on my Facebook channel. Trump's all crooked. I think we broke him. Hey, I'm wearing the same hat. So this video I shot in real time. Meaning I shot this video this week. Which doesn't happen often. Thank you. It's not even...
Oh.
Are you gonna get Whataburger or something? Donald Trump eats Whataburger. We gotta eat Whataburger. Trying to figure out what we're eating for dinner. Supper. You know, I never said dinner ever until I started dating Itzy and she couldn't understand what... I kept saying supper, suppa. And she couldn't understand what that meant, so I started changing it to dinner. And now I can't go back to supper. And every time I say dinner, I just don't like it. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't roll off my Texan tongue properly. Dinner. No, don't like the N.
Supper.
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 What you cooking for supper?
Nothing.
Itzy is worn out. She's just like a zombie right now. I don't say either. We say Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Did Jesus have the last dinner? That's a good one.
They didn't teach me that in English class.
That's a funny one. I've never heard that one.
I'll be back. Where are the keys to the car?
Keys to the... right there.
Your Beamer.
They're right there. Next to your purse.
I've been warming these up. Either you really like these.
Huh?
I'm tired.
Don't you just put it in the microwave or something? That's all right. My mom brought over some sourdough because she loves to cook sourdough. I just don't like to eat it cold. But yeah, that's kind of the deal. I actually have. I don't know if I told you guys. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. I have an 81 Corvette I bought out of Virginia. I need to reply to that guy because he sent me a message. I just been so busy lately with phone calls and messages and stuff that I have a bad way of. Oh, look at this. Speaking of Trump. Wait, let me see if I can show you guys this. What happened with that 3-pack of vets you bought with the 66? Supposed to be getting them this weekend, actually, Reggie. Supposed to be getting them. Okay, speaking of Trump. Losing sales today, buddy. That's from Trump. So I'm just going to put a sad face. What's up, Ed? Where are you located? Shit, I'm in. Actually, I don't even know where that's at. I was gonna say Midland, but it's not Midland. Maryland, I guess. F Trump. I'm no Trump fan, but at least spell losing correctly. I'm a horrible speller. Let's see. I'm trying to put. I'm trying to get emojis on here. Let's do a sad emoji. Oh, you guys can't see what I sent. I sent a little sad emoji. But hey, you see what I mean? Lots of messages. And I reply to almost every single one. My main problem is I can't see people's messages or comments. So like all these comments right here, I don't get notifications anymore. So there's always people that are commenting and stuff, and I don't see it. That was me in the other comment, lol. Wrong YouTube. Bye, Bobby Vets, before Elon's robots do. I'm from an era that doesn't worship politicians. That's how we roll. Yeah, it is. A lot of people. You got to see one of my customers. I wonder if he's in a video. I got to find this guy now. He is the biggest Trump guy I've ever seen. That Trump mannequin was awesome. Yeah, I bought him at a classic car show. My dad's a big Trump nut. Most people in Texas are as well. I get. My opinion is, it doesn't really matter who's in there. We all gotta live our day by day, make the best of it. Biden was in there. We didn't die. Trump was in there. We didn't die. My business has not grown because of Biden. My business has not grown because of Trump. But no one person's going to change your life. That's my view. But he does have some super, super, super fans. I'm trying to find the video of this one guy. Man, he came by. He came by. Well, when I was making that video, because Trump came to Corpus, so he came by the dealership, and he was like dressed like he had a Trump leprechaun shirt, Trump pants, Trump shoes, Trump hat. Oh, but where is he? I know I posted a video with him. Definitely helped me out thousands a year. Well, that's great. Where is this video at? Here it is. Oh, he's not even wearing Trump stuff. This guy is a Trump nut. Like the biggest one I've ever seen. He's so funny. He's so nice. How do I put this on here? So he's not wearing any Trump stuff right here, but he literally carries around a bag filled with Trump stuff and hands them out to people. He says, I just like making people mad. He's so funny. But he came in a whole Trump outfit the other day. Oh, he gave me a Trump doll right there. Or sticker. And then in his trade, he traded in a van. And in his van, he had probably about 20 little Trump figurines in there. That guy was funny. Why would I vote for Democrats who will up my taxes? How stupid. Like I wish I should have taken a picture with him, to be honest with you, the other day. Like, he comes in to make his payments because he makes payments with us. Every time he comes in, he's got like a whole different Trump outfit going on. He says, yeah, I love Trump and I love making people mad too. I was like, oh. So you're funny, man. But that's Texas. I wonder if it's like that in other places where y'all are at. But let's see what else we got going on. So yeah, those car shipments you were talking about, Reggie, should be picked up this weekend. Hopefully, if everything goes as planned. Which with me, nothing goes as planned ever. Hi, Bobby. What is your favorite auction? What do you mean auction? I like Meekum, if that's what you're talking about. I like Meekum. I go to a lot of dealer auctions as well. But the funnest one is always Meekum, in my opinion. Ohio is turning liberal. That's no good at all. I don't even know what states are. I think a lot of places are turning liberal, which, like I said, I don't personally, liberal, it's kind of, the world's kind of, you're kind of face against each other, you know what I mean? Republicans don't like liberals, liberals don't like Republicans. So there's like no middle ground anymore. It's either you're one side or another. And the left is definitely pretty cuckoo. Gotta give them credit for that. But, the old saying is a clock's right 2 times out of the day. A broken clock is right 2 times out of the day. If there was a Miss Stingray Alley, she would say Corvettes equal world peace. I know I didn't get any gold bananas and platinum rice. Yeah, you see all that stuff over there? Was that in Ohio where they had, no, that was Minnesota. They had all those child care deals. They were scamming child cares. And the saying says someone who uses a broken clock is late to 99% of the time. That's right. But yeah, it's crazy times we live in, man. I post a video with my Trump doll, and half the people go crazy, the other people like it, and then people are upset. Just I just saw one. I just commented. Let me see if I can find this thing too. This is how crazy people are these days, man. See if I can find this. Oh, deal is I'm not used to using a desktop. How do you search for things? How do you search for things using a desktop? Well, this would be, as much as I post on Facebook, you'd think I'd be able to learn how to type something in. Which auction gives you the best cars and best pricing? None of them right now, to be honest with you. None of them right now. But as far as what do I buy the most cars from? Probably Mannheim. Wouldn't say I get any great deals there, but how do I search something? I guess I can go to my activity. Well, this is stupid. How much business is still word of mouth? Some. We sold probably, we sold a few cars this past week that customers of ours referred their family or friends or whoever. So some is definitely still word of mouth. On like the classic cars and sports cars, it's not word of mouth. But like on the buy here, pay here stuff, it definitely is word of mouth. Do you ever find good deals locally where you are and can buy them no fee, no shipping, and resell them? No, not really. It's very rare for me to buy a car here, private party in Corpus. Very, very rare to find a sports car classic. My city's not that big, maybe 300,000. So not too many deals out there. This is going to drive me crazy that I can't search for something. Let's see if I can just... Now that depends. The shipping from Dallas. So shipping from Dallas costs me $500. Well, if I use a broker, which the problem with a broker is it's not very quick at all. So if I bought a car Wednesday in Dallas and used a broker to get it to me, I probably won't have it till Tuesday or Wednesday the next week. But that's going to run me about $450 a car. I may get it sooner than that, but typically it doesn't work out that way. If I use Nate, he charges $1,100 to go to Dallas. Or $1,000, whatever it is. But I could use him to also, which is double the price. So when I use Nate, I have to buy 2 cars so that it evens out to $500. because it's not 1,000 per car with Nate. It's just 1,000 for the trip. Because that's really the problem with transporting local, is they charge you for the full trip because they're coming back. To where if you just broker the deal, there's somebody already coming this way, so they're just charging you for the trip going to you, not their trip going back. So with Nate or a local transporter, I'd have to buy 2 cars for it to make sense. And ideally, in the situation would be, not that I would send 2 cars, but for a transporter, if the thing came up, his price wouldn't change. So if I had 2 cars going up and 2 cars going back, it would still be the same. So that's where it gets very cost effective, to whereas if I tried to use a broker with that deal, then it would be $2,000. So then Nate would be half the price of the broker if I had 4 cars going that way. So you just gotta, that's like in that video I posted here recently. That's exactly what I was explaining in this video right here. We had 6 cars in San Antonio that my dad bought at an auction. Oh, you can't even see it. So we had 6 cars that my dad bought in an auction in San Antonio. I sold a BMW to a guy who lives outside San Antonio, and Nate was going to charge $500 for the deal. So I was like, okay, perfect. I can send my BMW over there, have Nate pick up 1 car, and bring it back. So my cost for shipping that car to the customer was $275 instead of $500. Well, my dad scheduled all 7 cars to get picked up from 1 person instead of leaving 1 behind. So even though we paid that guy, it just didn't make sense. We wasted $275 for nothing. So logistics is a big part of the business these days. So you need, logistics is a very, very, very important thing. Since I can't figure out how to my iPhone keeps trying to update. Okay, since I can't figure out how to show you guys on my laptop or desktop, I'll show you guys here. If I could spell. So this guy's got a lot of heat right now. No, that's Quasar. So this guy probably won't be able to read it on this thing, but I'll read it to you. Oh, what an idiot. Okay, calm down, calm down. Okay, so this restaurant here in town, it's like a retro / arcade place / I don't know, bar, restaurant, bar, arcade. It's like a 2-story, it's downtown. So downtown areas are usually pretty liberal, especially here in Corpus. A lot of stuff going on downtown. So anyways, and that's usually his demographic, right? So when Trump came into Corpus, he posted on his business account, "President Donald Trump, sir, we got you and your staff covered for badass burgers, pizza, beer, arcades, pinballs, and whatever else y'all want. Also have this business lounge next door if you guys want to go there as well. You don't have to pay for anything. I will cover it. We're located downtown Corpus Christi, a veteran-owned business." And he has so much hate on all of his, on the posts. It said, Well, that tracks. We're not going there. We're never going back. You lost our business. This and that. So it's when you're a small business and you start posting about politics or religion or what have you, it really could mess up your deal pretty badly. Especially if you're a very, very small business and you just cut off, especially in that situation where his whole clientele is that kind of gay community, Democrats, liberals, arts, all that kind of stuff, where he just kind of axed them out. But it comes to a point where you got your own business, you want to stand up for what you believe in, and that's not even standing up for anything. He's offering the president of the United States free food and his whole staff. So I mean, even if, how could you be mad at that? Of course, if the president's coming here, I'm gonna, hey man, take a Corvette out. I don't care if it was anybody. The president of the United States, go drive it. You treat him hospitality. But he's got so much hate going on with that post, and so I commented on there, try to help him out. But yeah, that's kind of risk you take when you post that kind of stuff. Me personally, I don't care one way or another. Yeah, you guys know me. I'm surprised my stuff has not been canceled yet, personally, by some of the videos and stuff I say. College towns have cars that are up for grabs. The inventory is daddy's money. Yeah, I think you're right. College towns definitely. I mean, we have a college here. It's not the biggest college, but we do have a college here. I have not really sold too many people. The college here is weird, actually. But I haven't really sold too many cars to people that go to college out here. If the only grocery store in town said they like Trump, would you not eat? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that was some of the posts too, because he went to Whataburger, and then he's like, all you guys out there, you're going to stop eating Whataburger now? Doubt it. So I don't know. There's just a lot of online warriors, but for small businesses to post that kind of stuff, they take a big risk. So I do, whether it's the right one or the wrong one, always got to try to support them. So I'll probably stop there a couple weeks from now or what have you to give them some business. But yeah, other than that, this coming up week, hopefully, I got so sidetracked on that deal. I was trying to show you guys a Corvette I bought. I don't know how we got into that whole side tangent. Let me see if I can pull this up. So I bought an 81 Corvette out of Virginia, and he told me, it was kind of a weird deal. He told me it needed brakes on it, front brakes, but then I sent it to Chris's shop, Send It Performance, and he says, and he told me he gave all the parts for it too, and he did. I had a lot of parts in the car, but all the parts were for the back brakes, which he said he replaced. But Chris was telling me that only the driver's side brakes have been replaced. The passenger, I don't know, it's a weird deal. So anyways, I bought this car. Now it's in the shop waiting for all brand new brakes. Am I picking up any Fox Body Mustangs soon? I actually do bid on them at auctions. They go for so much money. They go for so much money. Anyways, well, I can't find this guy's message thread. But I do like the Fox Body Mustangs are coming back hard. They are coming back really hard. They've been popular for a few years now, but they are like taking off big. Even like those IROC Z28s I had last year, the one that Chris wants from Waves of the World, I probably sold them $5,000 to $6,000 too cheap right now. All of that stuff is picking up. But I don't know. Apparently, we're going to war with Iran right now, so who knows what prices will do. Let's see. I don't know if the futures have opened yet. But it should be open. Maybe here in a bit. So we'll see if the stock market takes a hit this week. So we'll see what happens with the stock market this week. And they all play into a factor, right? So stock market goes down, inflation is going to go up, oil is going to go up, people's needs change, fear. So we'll see how it plays out in the car market. Because they're all intertwined. Bitcoin, stocks, oil, futures, stocks, cars, interest rates. It's risk. It's volatility, risk. When things get like real worrisome, people want to deleverage their risk, so they're selling their things and having cash. So maybe more people are selling their cars because now they're losing money in stocks. It's the way it goes. So we'll see what prices do here short term and just play the market. People day trade stocks and crypto. I try to trade cars on the market. Try to just do as best as I can. But hopefully the market stays stabilized pretty good. Yeah, that's the last thing you really want is for that to crash and all that kind of stuff. So just gotta tread the waters, man. So I can do day by day. Make the best of it. But not even down 1%. They're holding up well tonight, surprisingly. But the Iran thing was basically known already. Yeah. But, the news these days, it go down 3% one day, up 5% the next day. So it's just real up and down. I used to day trade a lot, actually, stocks and stuff. But made a lot of money, lost a lot of money. Probably broke even in the end. Probably minus after the taxes I paid. Victory Livingston, thanks for tuning in from Georgia. Oh, Victor. I read it wrong. Need my glasses. Thanks for tuning in, Victor. From Georgia. Hi from South Texas. But yeah, this week, hopefully collect income tax. Used to be like a big month and a half ordeal where they'd slowly release it. Some people get money this week, and then it's like a constant flow of people coming in. The last few years it's just been boom, 0 to 100 back to 0, 0 to 100 back to 0. So I only assume income tax is going to be like this for maybe this week and possibly next week. Had a little bit come in towards the half part of this past week. So maybe only 2 weeks of this income tax deal, and then we'll get back to the regular Corvette, sports cars, and that kind of stuff. But just trying to maximize the opportunity while it's here to get some accounts on the buy here, pay here stuff. Some good accounts. I don't need no headaches. I already have a lot of that. But it seems like we've been getting some pretty decent customers lately, so that's really good. So get some more cars, sell some more cars while we have the chance. Pick up those 66, 71, and 73 Corvette in Indiana. Hopefully maybe buy a Corvette from somebody this week that calls in. I get a lot of phone calls a week of people trying to sell me Corvettes. Usually they're very unrealistic with their price. And every now and again we can put a deal together. So hopefully my goal is to maybe put 1 or 2 deals together a week from people from Facebook or YouTube that are selling cars. And If I can do that, it'd be an extra 8 cars a month that we can get in. But other than that, that's pretty much all going on this week. So pretty boring stuff, really. That's why you haven't seen too many interesting videos, because it's my normal day is phone call, phone call, phone call, phone call, mechanic, application, sell, buy here, pay here car, phone call, phone call, phone call, negotiate out of state deal, backs out, phone call, phone call, phone call, problem. That's my day. Post on Facebook. So it's hard to put all that onto a video because it's, in my opinion, it's boring work. But I guess it could be seen, man, you get to be around these cars all day long. But so hopefully we can start making some good videos, good content, stuff that would be interesting in my opinion to watch. Because I don't want to just post videos just to post videos. So the videos I post, I want them to be funny, entertaining, educational, or interesting in the least. So that's what I'm going for. And it seems to be working out so far. But that's probably going to wrap up today's live stream, guys. Not exactly. Make deposit, pause, breathe. No, my dad's the one that does all the bank runs. I just make it all. He deposits it. But that's going to be today's live stream, guys. We will be live streaming Wednesday about 10 a.m. Dealer classic, or actually no, classic car auction was last week. So just regular auction this Wednesday about 10 a.m. Hopefully they got some Corvettes and cool cars. Try to buy some, get them shipped out. But appreciate all you guys in here. It's always great talking with you guys. I wish you guys could talk back through the screen. I hope some of you guys were yelling at it in the beginning of the live stream. But I really wish you guys could talk through here. But I appreciate all you guys commenting and all that stuff. But talk to you guys soon. And see you guys Wednesday.